Baruch Hashem. It's one of the things that when I with this Teffilin Halacha Vav, we are in the middle of
25.
Yeah.
No, we're on start.
No, of Chav Daled. Yeah, today is Chav Hey. Today is 25. But anyhow, so yesterday there was Afghana with the Chilonim said they're upset. There was a demonstration that the Haradim are stealing the town from them.
Oh, from here?
Yeah. So because they found the police said that they found an apartment some 200 false Todot Zeut in bed somewhere, whatever, and so forth and so forth. So my wife says, I'm like caught in the middle. I don't know what it is. It's stuck in this, right, whatever. So she said, I really lost interest. I don't know. This is not right. This is not the end. Whatever the. So I told her, I understand you obviously. This point of view that this is not right. This is not this. This is not that. But life is not about black and white. B'chlal. You can see that the tiny of black and white, the tiny of hey, it's wrong, whatever it is, is I tell you that himself at the end. Just 1 second. It's himself. It ends up in total tumas. And what is the taina of Oiseish Yoshke Pondrik? What was his thing? Look, the money changes the Beis Hamikdash. And this is why you're so makpid on the people that were with him that don't wash their hands. The main thing is to wash your heart. The whole thing said it sounds so rosy and like, hey, he's so right, whatever it is. In Beis Hamikdash, no money changes. Some money changes has to be in Beis Hamikdash because it's a besides Pasha Scholar, but nevertheless, yes, there were money changes in Beis Hamikdash. That's life. The kedusha of the Yiddish mentioned, the kedusha of Bnei Yisrael is not because there are no drawbacks, that they don't do any bad stuff. They do plenty of bad stuff, and they do plenty of stupidities.
There was a story about a guy who came to his rabbi complaining that this supposedly religious guy, he cheated me, So the guy says, listen, what do you want me to do? Tell him to stop cheating, or tell him to stop wearing the kippah? What do you? Should he stop davening, or should he stop cheating? He shouldn't be wearing this kippah if he's like this.
So what I'm saying is that life is what you do. Actually, they say "Mivid dava b'shem omroi." Anybody who brings a vote b'shem the one who said it to begin with is a maybe gula la'olam. He brings gula to the world. So I want to say b'shem John Lennon that said, life is what happens while you're making other plans. So the point is that I said he's talking superficially, but B'pnimius ha'inyan is Rabbeinu says you don't know what the Kodesh Baruch Hu wants from you. You fall down, whatever it is. I remember this Yom Kippur. I told David, I was like, I would daven to Kodesh Baruch Hu that should feel a little, the pain of my virus a little bit, because every Yom Kippur I just go.
Harder.
And I try hitting harder or whatever it is, just a little tip in my back. I don't feel. So I daven for it, and suddenly I just felt a little touch. What have I done? What have I done? It wasn't, and I was crushed. Forget about, B'zat Hashem, Avad HaKadosh Baruch Hu will be moichel and forgive and everything else. But what have I done? What have I done? It's like I have the $5, that somebody drives by a car, and he hits somebody. What are you going to do with it? So it wasn't your fault. Said it wasn't. But what are you going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you did it. And I was finished. The entire Yom Kippur, I was sitting next to him, and I was looking in the Sefer while, I was davening the Shmones, but the rest of the time I was just like, I was learning the history of the Yidden in Eretz Yisrael, in Yerushalayim, throughout the Middle Ages. That was my entire Yom Kippur. That's what I was doing. I couldn't. I just... So afterward, I spoke to Reb Simcha, and I told the ganze Meise. So he said, very good, okay. Then that's davening, And then, Simcha Esther, he warned me before, it should be Simcha, that to bring Yeshua, when you're Simcha, you always succeed, v'chole. So Simcha Esther was like, really, quetching. It was, at night it was easier, the day was a little harder, but then, or forget it, one way or another, but it was, as the Rebbe say, like that, he says, the way that you guys are really trying is, he says, when I was
in the boat
on the way to Eretz Yisrael, I was, and the captain said, everybody's supposed to pull the rope with all their might, so he says, I was also pulling. It says, but I wasn't really pulling.
He held his breath and turned red and everybody should be pulling him.
He says, that's the way that you're trying. You're like, so I said, how was a matzliach? It was like that. It was that kind of a tzlocha. So I spoke to him and I told him that. He says, that's very good. That's what you're supposed to do. That's all life is. Life is not about success. Life is about whatever it is that you do. Reb Nosson says that being done l'kaf schos is that, as you said before, this person is wearing a yarmulke and he's cheating. How can a reading person cheat? Reb Nosson says to be done with schos is to look at him fakir. He's a cheater that wears a yarmulke.
Right.
He's a cheater. That's what he is. And look at him, he's still wearing it. He's a cheater, and he's still wearing a yarmulke. I remember I was in America. I came to the Munkach Bismedrish on 48th Street on 14th Avenue. I was walking home. It was the 3 weeks. It was this guy, this young guy with, was wearing the leather kippah, the small leather kippah, and it was, and his the car was parked at the corner, and the doors, one of the doors were wide open, and music was blasting, and he was speaking on the phone to somebody. During the 3 weeks, and I, yucky, kind of like it. So I said to him, I said, wait, there's a mitzvah to be done l'kav schos. Stand, hold, don't move. So I stood. If I'm so adamant, I'm not going to argue with myself. He says, you don't move from here until you find a schos for him. And that was the schos. I said, but the fact that he's listening to music, listen to music, so can have nerves, whatever. The fact the door is open, that he wants to put in everybody's face, it means he's like really, really angry. Right? He's really angry. He wants to put it in everybody's face. How angry he is, how hurt he is, whatever it is. And he still wears a yarmulke. What's the easiest thing? Take off the yarmulke, nobody he can do it. No, he's still wearing the yarmulke. Yeah, I'm sure these stupid guys with the Tudot Zeut, whatever it is, now you have to daven, that chas v'chalila, that it won't, B'ezrat Hashem, he'll remain mayor, nothing will change, but you have to daven, keep on davening. You have to keep on davening.
Even if you take away those 200
it doesn't matter. No, it's not that you don't want, you have to daven that he should be the mayor. You see that There's kitruk. There's no other place in Israel that they have such a thing. So you have to daven. You have to daven. You have to daven. It should be the mayor, and then from now on to eternity, there will never be a non-Yerushalayim mayor in Bet Shemesh or anywhere in Israel. You should daven for it. Don't take it for granted. It's not a davar pashut. So life is as life does. Okay.
Life is a box of chocolates.
You never know what you're gonna get. Okay. Hashem Arav, what's his name?
Who?
It's from a movie, no? Life is a box of chocolate.
Forrest Gump.
So, כבוד הרב Forrest Gump.
Gump.
זכר צלעגל לברכה.
זכר טיפש.
וזה בחינה שמות יצא מפני המלך מלכוס. So he said the mitzvah shkolim is when you want to count Israel, so the plague will be doing through shkolim, and so dafka when it's done through the shkolim with a proper mishkal, then the ribui adds to the anova. Dafka adds to the anova. By the way, I spoke yesterday. I told Reb Simcha about this Indian that the shvochem that we mishamer Kodesh Baruch Hu is to bring him close to us, because we praise him, so he becomes smaller. So then we can see him. And he said it was wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wonderful. Because that's what Reb Nosson is actually saying here. Mm-hmm. But I never understood it this way before. I understood, because you have it's a little hasoga that you have in HaKadosh Baruch Hu, but I never realized that you bring him down. I always it brings us up. It brings him down. Baruch Hashem. So this is how I bring another Mishlem. זה בחינת סומות חצה מפני המלך בישול מחוס, תחלס וכו' והגמה. וזה ליהודים הסאוירו, זו תוירו. So Mordechai came out before the Melech, dressed in garments of blue, of blue and crimson and chulin. And it says like the Jews had light. This is his galus eras bnei tzaddik. This is when there's the revelation, the exposure of the face of the tzaddik bechama gavnim ulevushin ohirin, in various colors and shining and illuminating garments. Shezeu ikar b'chinis istaklos bnei tzaddik. This is the essence. That's the main thing about seeing the face of the tzaddik. The main thing is to see the tzaddik in the time of his beauty, the time of his grandeur. That's why we go to Rosh Hashanah to Rabbeinu. The main thing is to go in the time of his grandeur. When does the king come out? The king come out. This Yom Genosid the Malka, and that's when it's the birthday of the king, and everybody comes, and all the ministers. Rabbeinu says that, the minister of the king, and everybody comes, and Melech comes, with the Vushmalchus, with his begodim, and everybody, gets fear, gets fright, it's like
That's in Likutei Moran?
What? Okay?
About the tzaddik put his eyes on him? The explanation?
No. This is it's a different term, but בבחינת מלך ביופי תחזינה עיניך. אל מקום אחר בליקוטי נתנינו, סימן מ' ועל ידי זה, this is when the parnasa is, ועל ידי זה ליהודים הישראלים זו תורה. This brings, when you see the פני הצדיק, that they're shining in לבושים מאירים, and this brings the oil of the Torah, then the greatness shines. The main revelation of the explanation of the Torah. This is through the shining of the face of the tzaddik, as it is said in this particular term. You know, the Midas Atiferes is when it says that the Or Tachash, they said the Or Tachash, it says this Sas Gvonim, that there's many colors, you know, the Simcha is brought in with many colors, because I think the Targum is Sasgoni, the colors bring about Bidei Kirun Chavol Tifares. The Tifares is in when the colors are exposed, when the colors are being brought. This is all another explanation of this Nikuda that we said about art. Why it is so important, you know, not to use art that manifests itself in physical, not to produce art that manifests in physical, like sculptures or like paintings.
Three-dimensional.
Two dimensions, doesn't matter, but that it's physical. That is, it's in the realm of place. Any art is in the realm of time. You know, like music. Then, because music is an art that plays over time, right? Mm-hmm. It's not. But any kind of art that is in the realm of and even this, you have Nagin Kosher, but
what would be two-dimensional? Like
painting.
Like a painting that looks like it's...
No, it's two-dimensional. That's two-dimensional. You're looking for three-dimensional. That's a sculpture.
But so you're saying that it's not good to have like a painting of like Tzaddikim walking home or something like that? Like,
No. This is there's this specific halachos about what yes, what no. But the whole meaning of art, you know, the whole meaning of art that you know that this is what it's all about, is because you know the colors is not a small thing. The colors is, you know, bring about the revelation of the Tiferes.
Is there any relationship with that and clothing?
Bevadai.
Like why?
You see over here you have
most,
Tiferes.
like religious Jews wear this white and black. Is that?
That's right. Yes, okay. Another. No, that's beside established to you.
Talking about
That's,
like,
you know something?
You're right.
That green by you is by others' white. Whereas by you green, alavai by them it should be white.
like remember the I don't remember it, but the
You
hippie.
should know it's not easy being green.
The hippie generation, they would have like multicolored shirts,
Shishem
right?
B'Shem Arav Kermit, a fraud, right?
Huh? The hippie generation with all those multicolored
that.
shirts, and that's what I don't know.
The whole thing was just about znus. The whole thing. The whole hippie generation, the whole thing was about znus. The whole darn thing. That was the whole thing. It wasn't about anything else.
Free yourself from this.
Just the whole thing. Just go ahead, do what you want. Kids, do what you want as long as you don't hurt anybody. That was the
Idea.
There was the slogan. What do you want to do? I think I want to knocking nails. Oh no, I want to pack. I would do mud cakes. What do you think they want to do? Do what you want. וזהו ושמחו, לידים את האוירו ושמחו וששון ועיקר. אוירו ושמחו, this is אוירו, this is the Torah, ושמחו, זה יונטו, כמו שזה במסכת מגילו, כל המקרה הזה אין שם טוב. כי עיקר יונטו, the essence of יונטו, עיקר קדושה עושה מהצדיק. The יונטו receives the קדושה from the tzaddik. Shabbos is Mekadosh, you know, from Kodesh Baruch Hu, but the Yontiv is from the tzaddikim. The Kiru Atem, right?
We said the aura is what? The Malbush?
Aura is Torah.
Okay.
This is, you seeing the tzaddik with the levushim, you get Aura. ומוח יצא מפני המלך בלבוש מלכות, תחילת והגמה וכו'. That's the illumination of the face of the tzaddik.
Okay.
And And from there you say, as a result of seeing the tzaddik, the greatness illuminates, shines in the moichin, and it comes forth as pure Torah, as Torah. So the minute Mordechai Yatsa Bilvush Malchus v'chule there's Eras Pnei Tzaddik, so this is Oira as a Torah. And not only this, but they had Simcha. This is Simcha, the Chazal said, this is Yontif, Maseches Megillah. It says, Ki Yontif Mekdushas Omer Tzaddik, Shemekabel Kedushas Yontif, and when a person is Mekabel Kedushas Yontif, Mekabel Pnei Tzaddik. This is Chayav Adam Lekabel Pnei Rabbi Baregel, right? This is what the halacha is. What's the pshat is that a person needs to receive in Yom Tov the face of the tzaddik. Chayav Adam Lekabel Pnei Rabbi Baregel, because the Kedushas Yom Tov comes from the tzaddik. ועל כן חייב אדם להקביל פני רבו ברגל. וכמובן על זה בתורה כי ייקח מהר, דשים קוף למה תגיד שם. כי אז נמשך עליהם קדושה ארץ פני הצדיק. This is when it is all upon us the kedusha of the shining of the face of the tzaddik. שעל די זה עיקר קבלת התורה. This is the essence of קבלת התורה. מבחינת להודים עשה אוירו. For the Jews there was אוירו, זו תורה, ושמחה זה יונטה. So you have אוירו, they had Torah, and שמחה, they had Torah and they had yontav. Seeing the tzaddik, they got to this, and then זה יונטה זה מבחינת קבלת פני רבי שחייבים לקבל ברגל.
That's why you go to the Rav on Yom Tov. That's what the famous reason why you go to the Rav on Yom Tov.
Yeah, to be mekabel. But even if you don't actually go to the Rav, you don't find the Rav. But by receiving Yom Tov b'simcha, you're mekabel pnei Rabbi b'regel. You're receiving the face of your Rav in the regel. The regel becomes the source, the conduit. So we said these are all
literally
alternate.
regel or regel as in
Regel
feast?
is the Shlosha Regolim.
Ah, okay.
In Pesach, Shavuos, and Sukkot, the Yom Tovim. The thing is that we have here all kinds of alternate paths to get the Or Pnei Tzaddik. You have that film that we're talking over here. Here you have Yom Tov. Because you see already, first of all, you see Pnei Tzaddik, and you get Oira. And then you get Yom Tov. What is Yom Tov? You have to be Pnei Rabbi Baregel. Yom Tov is another alternate method. When you don't have the Rebbe right there, you have the Tzaddik right there, through Yom Tov, you can become Pnei Rabbi. Mekabel Yom Tov b'simcha, with all of this. Bezrat Hashem, you know, that when Yom Tov comes, Bezrat Hashem, you'll receive Pnei Rabbi. And
How much more so when you're with your Rav on the Yom Tov?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
It's like a double whammy.
וזה סוסון זה מילה. זה מילה, זה מבחינת שמיע סברי שזוכים על ידי הצדיק. This is that you have the Oira is the Torah, Simcha is the Yom Tov, Soson is the bris, שמיע סבריס. that you זוכת ולצד שהוא מבחינת מוישה, שהפורש בקדוש הגדול, מה שהרבנו was celibate in great kedusha, וזה ועיקר אלו תפילין. And the Ikar is the Teffilin. Oiro, Simcha, Sason, Vikar. These four aspects. So the Oiro is the Torah, and the Simcha is the Yom Tov, and the Sason, this is the Mila, and Yikar is the Teffilin. All these bechinas are all, included in the Teffilin itself. This is the eternal life. That you're through seeing the face of the tzaddik.
Now, why wouldn't you put on tefillin if they're including them all on Yom Tov? No?
Because Yom Tov itself has, gets it. Then if
So
you're putting
you don't need it.
you don't need it. And not only this, then you're saying that if you're putting it, this is everybody puts. You want to shout Yom Tov Shabbos. Yom Tov is Pchinas Shabbos, right? So anybody's put tefillin on Shabbos Chayav Misa. They also said it before. So why is Chayav Misa? He says because with this he's exclaiming that Shabbos is not enough to give him this. He needs also the film. Because he's kofer the evening of Shabbos, so it's Chayav Misa. You need to go. You You
So
need.
we did up to. We
Okay,
did
up
all
to
of.
Chavav. We
We did
finished
half
Chafei.
eight. So this is 27.
We finish. We finish. You want to shut the machine and then turn it on again? So I can have a separate.